Hi everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I know I still feel really good today, so that's great. No feeling low or nothing like that. So I hope everybody else is also feeling the same. Um, Blueberry cobbler creamer for coffee is amazing. I just want to say that. I love it. I found it at the store the other day and it's so good. Tis so good. But anyway, after I've made that announcement, I am going to play more Coffee Talk because Coffee Talk. And I'm really interested in continuing to play it. So I'm going to play more of it. More Coffee Talk. Um, Yesterday was a lot of fun and we got much farther into the game. I have I'm not exactly sure how long the game actually is. So I don't know. But I hold on. There's a little progress bar. Hold on, I'll show you. Woo woo. Okay, so there's a little progress bar there that shows the game progress. So it doesn't even look like we've hit a quarter of this game with all that's happened so far. So hopefully, I mean, it only gets better from here, right? The stories are nice and it's fun so far. It's fun. So we're just gonna keep this train moving as we continue to watch. So hold on while I get myself a little more set up. Okay, here we go. More coffee talk. Love this game. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Eager to see. Alright, here we go. Did I misplace it? Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Or not. Who's coming in? Oh! Good evening. Hey, Scar. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Uh-oh. Everything's just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift's over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMG. I'll have a cup of that. What? It has milk, honey, and something else in it? STMJ. Coffee? I don't know. I don't think I can put it in. He said it has milk, tea, and some other stuff in it. So tea would be the base, and then there would be milk. What is STMJ? Let me check my stuff here. Alright, Tomato Chill. Let's see. Anything new? Oh, we got a 3-star from Amanda, which is nothing there. We got another 3-star from Silver, which is nothing there. Okay, let's see. Today's delivery cutoff time is 1500 hours, no night shift. Nice. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good. Rachel. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Still on hiatus though. Lucas. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in the city, such as Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone who depends on you, you know? Aqua. Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. So she's 100. I'm replying to that. Alright, more coffee part 2. And I'm already lost. Hi, Deb. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. So she's 100. Oh my goodness. They're a cute little couple. I'm already lost, Deb. I have no idea what STMJ is supposed to mean. All they said is it's tea with milk and a lot other stuff in it. And he think it's called that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go with cinnamon. I don't know what it is. Let me see if I get any clues. Doubt it. No, that can't be it. Okay. Let's check our book. Wait a minute now. Let's see if... Is this how it feels to work at Starbucks? If so, I want no parts of it. The confusion when you don't know what you're supposed to be making? Possibly. His explanation did nothing for me to figure it out. Like, oh, it has tea, it has milk, and it has a bunch of other stuff in it. What? I can only put in one more thing, sir. Like, I don't... Ginger? I don't know. Ginger? He's about to get this ginger tea. Yeah, he's about to get his regular drink because I don't know what it is. Is this it? Oh, it was the wrong drink. Oh no. I made a oops. I made an oops. Scar, are you sure this is my drink? Is it wrong? I'm really sorry. Let me remake it for you. Don't worry about it. Just be more careful next time. I will. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not. I have no idea what you wanted. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh? Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. Be more careful, Vamp. Jeez. But I didn't know what he actually wanted. He didn't make any sense. I thought he liked this kind of weather. But I didn't know what he wanted. Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing won't survive in this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep, he gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh, I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness, but I realize that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough and you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs, the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to the change is a paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. Uh-oh, there we go again. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Oh, somebody's here. It's our Banshee lady! Oh, hey there. We meet again. Yes, hello. Phone call. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Rona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh? Okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern. It was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. My pleasure. Russian tea? May I order a cup of Russian tea? Russian tea? Do I have that? What is Russian tea? Have mercy. What is a Russian tea? I don't know. Well, we know it's tea. But what's in this Russian tea? Honey? Mint and ginger? I haven't used a lot of mint, so I'm gonna try it. Mint and ginger. Let's see. It's just plain old mint ginger tea. That's not it. Warm black tea, orange and lemon juice infused with cloves and cinnamon. Yeah, I just googled it. They're like, I want to know what kind of tea that is too. What's Russian tea? Well, it looks like we have 3 of those items. Let's see if it works. With lemon and cinnamon. See if it works. I haven't used a lot of lemon yet either. Yo, Deb, thank you. You got a whoa. It popped right up. Deb coming in with the clutch. Yeah. Yeah. Russian tea for the lady rushing to deliver. Deliver what? That's a good one. I don't have a sense of humor sometimes. I just literally was like, Russian what? That was supposed to be a joke? I'm confused. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You can thank Dab. You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Ah, that's right. So you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I wasn't really sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? As far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night, right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m. That's pretty late. Surely, a little, but surely no worse than forgetting altogether. I was like, surely, how'd I do that? But he replied straight away, to my surprise. I had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right? I wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was much of a matter of concern. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep, he said so himself. I see. How particular. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. My phone's doing a weird thing. Then he said he wanted to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out. Perhaps. I suppose we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it would become more stable as the days go by, but no need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right. You tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? Sorry? Oh, I mean the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At the metered spot, just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection? Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. Or is it? But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. It's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd how? It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. If You don't mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps this is what you are recalling. Flea market, huh? Hmm. The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by the strange. Are they about to hook up? I am unsure. It seems like she's about to talk to the satyr, though. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever, too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hang on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On the seemingly deserted street within a busy area, there was that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there. Oh. Are you serious, Pops? There he is. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, here comes the officer, too. Oh, we're about to have a house full. That is crazy. Good evening, gentlemen. Hi, everyone. Oh boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Scar, for the love of all things, tell me my lighter is here. You're in luck, because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with you with my drink later. It's interesting. I had a little message. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. House full! Well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Rona's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady? Yes, but it's not a big issue. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you like. What? What is happening? Why are you doing this, keyboard? Stop it, I can't read that fast. Okay. Blech. Got it. Okay. This is a little flip phone. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You can rest assured we've already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I am the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? I am hearing you, out of all people, doubting my skill, Scar? I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. What in the world? Well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Scar, and don't forget my lighter. Espresso! I believe espresso is just 3 coffees. Let me check. Yeah, it's just 3 coffees. And what we got here? Huh. Friends? Okay, there we go. Straight up coffee. Oh, let me give him his lighter. Ooh, there it is. Thanks. You probably think I'm being silly. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have whatever I don't have with me, things happen. Hmm? Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Cheers. Ah, perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I like something deserty because it's my chest heat of the day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. It's hot spicy kick. that? That was a weird sound. Interesting. I don't know what that was. Okay. I kept hearing a noise. I'm like, what is that noise? It had me over here like, what? Am I tripping? Am I tripping hard? What? Okay. So give me some of that thick cocoa with milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. Ginger? Chocolate milk and ginger? Oh no. Spanish Sahara. Okay. I don't know how much I like the sound of that. Chocolate milk and ginger. What? And keep that one. They can keep it. I don't like the sounds of that. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, that's what this is called? That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then, bon appetit. I think this is very tasty. Kaiba. What is it, doggo boy? Hey boy, what's wrong? Just come and rest your head on my arm? You got a big head, you know. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Scar. You're welcome, Lucas. You're so welcome. So, Pops. Just earlier, you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Tell them, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. About half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots. A fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. No tree. What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh. Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. Ah. The commercial community decided it wasn't a really good look. Really? So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why, what's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and it still came out weird. Being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Rona. Riona. Are you expecting something from me, Scar? Huh? Oh no, no. Her laugh looks so cute. And happy. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. I almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 or 5 cars will park there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Oh, hold on. What a stage setup, huh? Oh, there you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round to make sure everything was okay. Okay. Then at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong. I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That was 12 vandalized tires for you. In the span of less than 10 minutes. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. If that's if you're using the right tools, right? But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out suddenly and all at once. What? Right after that, I heard the flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something. But the videos aren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Wow. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though. I may be laughing now, but I'm almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whomever they are, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Scar, I think I want another drink. Roger that. What would you like? What do you suggest? Here we go with the suggestions. How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? You mean the hibiscus? Definitely. Okay then, I'd like red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Oh snap. Okay, hibiscus with ginger and honey. Nice. Here we go. Tage Roselia. One piping, piping, piping. Okay, I'm having trouble getting the words out. It just is too difficult. One piping hot Tage Roselia for you. Oh, what does it mean? Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Roselia is roselle, another name for hibiscus. I see, a legit herbal drink. Good call, Scar. I'm so happy. I'm happy to please. I'm about to say, I'm so happy to please. No, I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. Because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, huh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It is your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be of any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier, Scar. People often leave remembrances around it. What you should do... What do you mean by that, miss? I'm like, what you should do is, you should... No. That's where my brain literally went. Like, yeah, that's what you should do. Instead of what it needs to be. Brain, work with me here. Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on the street, correct? Right? They called it the fairy market. It was unofficially set up by the transius of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorized beings at the time. Riona, fairies were a big part of that. My brain today, what is happening? Huh? I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications such as was a thought. My brain does not want to work with me today. It just don't. But it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was all that before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many could not register and were basically administrative limbo. What? That's not as good as like not existing at all. That's really horrible. I was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure the transient survival throughout the changing times. more ways than one. This is really something. So, from what we're hearing, I saw earlier in the game they talked about the Vindication Act, right? And the Vindication Act for this game was an act that enabled like non-human citizens, but it's like a big six. It's only six that are really like considered, and when you don't fall into any of those six categories, even like a subcategory, they either don't grant you this thing, or you're basically just viewed differently and poorly. Like our poor Banshee lady here. They feel she's like completely bad luck and she hasn't done anything. So this is a little lore interesting lore. Lore interesting lore. The market had no real schedule. Therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers sown along the intersection, just so people would notice and come to take a look. Sounds kinda too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh. And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its formatting unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic accident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking the vendor there. Jeez! And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree. Standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second. What? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this? The incident occurred in 1959. But the market itself was forcibly disbanded in 1961. It happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s and early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh. Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that nobody was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. But there was a body, wasn't it? Not just the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Right. When the semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific kind of landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses there were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes, and that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. Yes? Dang, dude, can you ask the question? Stop smoking? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies' passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately, that's why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Is there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no one need feel bad about it. Is that so? I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona. Thank you. See you around. Bye, Scar. Take care. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired of me, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well... Just kidding, Scar. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm quite partial to the blue pea tea. Oh! Okay, I'll order something for you. May I? Sure. Scar, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. Yep. What is it? It has blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Wow. Okay. Blue pea with a lot of mint and a splash of lemon. Galaxy mint tea. That one's really pretty. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right beside you. It looks nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do too. Wow, Scar. It looks exactly like what I envisioned. You're a G. Thank you, dude. You think I'm a G? Yo, I feel good today. Dude said I'm a G. Not even just GG, just a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier though, that was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you, too. I mean, the reason you wanted to become a soprano your way? The traditional way. Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Yeah, those notes are high to hit. I used to could do it. I can't hit soprano notes like I used to because I don't practice much anymore. Now, if I was still practicing like I had before now, then yeah, absolutely, I could probably still hit soprano notes, but not without much practice, like re-singing the same song over and over and over again. Can I even hope to reach those notes anymore? It has been a very long time since I have. Because it's been done before. Pardon? There was already a banshee who did it before. So I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of Sorbet Aria. She is not very well known. What is Sorbet Aria? Oh, I mean she was a secondary character. Back in the early 18th century opera, Sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence, sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show? Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on a recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't old enough that she couldn't find out the reason herself. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful, light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works. It always stuck with me, nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. That's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I never asked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you and wishing to leave a mark on this world. There's some in my eye. Something in my eye. Is it my eyelid? Ouch. Okay, wait. Nope, one of Kaiba's hairs. Oh god, it's so long. Ugh. Okay. It was in my eye. I had big piece of dog hair that just decided to. Yep, we're gonna get in there. Ouch. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. That's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, Scar? No comment. No comment. You're not pulling me in on your shit, dude. Aw. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, harmoniously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. 'Cause they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us, for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by and give us some money. Though it wasn't enough to cover utilities for more than a couple of months. And he'd just leave again a couple days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. My older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. Huh. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Hold on, let me make sure nothing's wrong. Had to be certain everything was okay. Okay. I'll find out in a few minutes. Oh? Which is where my mom and siblings live now. Sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. Anyway, my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they'd have to chase after me. Wow, so he left to make his brothers chase after him to do it. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. But that's also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know? Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone, after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Uh-oh. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And I was one of the youngest there. I tried to get along with everyone. But as you see, all creators in the industry, we're all creators in the industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. It didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still, well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So can I ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in a guest starring on my new show? I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of why I've been doing this all in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, all to justify the gain, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment. Wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure the shape of it yet. But ideally, it will have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. I will also be doing all the editing and stuff. It'll take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered. But no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. Hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Scar. Wait a minute. Mina got first. Mina, I love being first after you started later. Mina, didn't you also get first yesterday too? Like, you've been killing it, Mina. Yes, when the stream started. That's what I thought. I'm like, didn't you get first yesterday too? I just got on. You did, Mina. No, I wanted to be sure. Like, didn't Mina make first? Do. But yes, I did. Oh. Hold on a second. Okay, it was nothing to worry about. Alright. Sorry if I bothered you. No, truly. It was my pleasure. I needed to update the room of first, Mina. Because I haven't been streaming, but I wanted to update it. So you got first on there 3 times already. Hell yeah. Mina coming in, snatching the first. I'm on a roll. You are on a roll. Oh, man. Dang glasses. And now I see nothing because I'm blind. Spelled roll wrong. Wrong roll. I saw. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. It's fine. No, truly. It was my pleasure. Cool. I'm okay. I really have to go. See you around? Safe trip. Alrighty. See you, Scar. I tired. Stayed up very late last VR chat with Bun. Aw, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. You all have to tell me when you're playing so I can jump in if I'm not playing something else already. She got her quest today, so we hung. Her quest yesterday, so we hung out. Cool. Mine is still sitting in its container because I hardly ever use it. And I think I tried maybe once to get VR chat to work, and I just had a really hard time. But I know Bun loves it, doesn't she? So happy. Are you gonna your quest to PC? Hmm? My quest too? Connect it. Oh, am I gonna connect it to the PC? I don't have a cord, and I've never connected that thing to my PC. I've always just used it um, wirelessly. Even she's laughing at me. You don't need a cord. You can connect it to PC without one. Oh. Interesting. I would have to charge that thing. I haven't used it. It's collecting dust. Like, I've had it for at least 3 years. It's collecting dust, alright? Oh. I think I had the app on my phone a long time ago. I'll probably have to put it for the PC. I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years. And I'm quite glad to hear it. Bun set it up on her own. Almost, with some help. Bun's pretty good at it. DM me if you want help. You got it, Mina. Thank you, Scar. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. Always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting, always. Safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. And there she goes. Whew. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. And just like that, they're gone. Yep, sweet coffee. Got that from Avi yesterday. Sweet coffee. Bow, bow, bow. September 27th in the future. What does the news have for us today? Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music chart. I think that's how I pronounce it. I could be wrong. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Wow, what? A golem? Nice. Huh. I thought there was more stuff in this drawer yesterday. Am I misremembering things? What the fuck? No, there's nothing in my drawer. This drawer still had 2 items in it. Wow. Let's check our phone. Oh, we got something from Georgie. Born and raised in Seattle. Still lactose intolerant cop. Wow. Georgie, we didn't need to know all those things, Georgie. Okay. Let's see. Dinner with my team. His team has a golem, an orc, 2 humans. What is that? A chick? I don't know what that is. It looks like it could be a weird version of a ditto. And it'll change into anything. Don't you think? Doesn't it look like a weird ditto? So basically, it's 2 humans, an orc, a golem, and a Pokemon. I don't know, it looks like a ditto. Okay, normal schedule, because I gotta click on it to make it go away. Let's see. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. Aw, she looks quite cute. Last night was wild. Ever had a night like that? I don't know. I don't have wild nights. Music is hot. Let's see. We got the Spanish Sahara. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. I have wild nights always. Oh my goodness, Mina. I got 2 cats. Cats do run around a lot at night. Like, they just go crazy all over the house and stuff. Why am I getting bonked? Witness the metamorphosing nebula. Witness the morphine nebula as the lemon is poured into the cup. Magical and refreshing. Oh. Oh, this is the hibiscus one. Steep with roasted ginger with a touch of honey. Perfect for rainy evenings. Because I know where your brain went when I said wild nights. Shut up. Okay, anyway. You hush, ma'am. Can't fool a DJ. You hush, man. You hush, sir. Shush. Anyway, let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up, and the weather is keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. I go back to work. I lurk. Okay. I haven't had to do this in a while. I see you, little vampire. Thank you for watching from the shadows. I appreciate your support. Please remember not to mute the stream so I can keep the view. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. Oh, Scala and Hyde. Good thing Avy's not here. Ayo, don't use that smooth voice on me. Sometimes I usually just say, I see you lurking, little vampire. And that's it. I don't do it, but I wanted to read the whole thing this time. Nope. Headphones off now. Okay, Mina. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gallo. Nice to see you two. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just, well, for starters, my fury's giving me a hard time. Your fury? Is it the full moon already? Nope, but sometimes I get pre-fury symptoms. What's now? Okay. Pre-fury symptoms. Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for fury. And that changes the way we react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, but to be honest, it's not great. For for me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Is there a drink that could help you with that? Never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Scar. Since Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it'll work on pre-fury as well. Maybe, but I think it needs to be more relaxing, like a Galahad but with no caffeine, and maybe blue. Okay, so he said no caffeine and maybe blue. So let's go check what his drink is. Is no caffeine, so no tea, milk and ginger. So let's go blue pea, milk and ginger. 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 Okay. Gala tea. Now you have the tea named after him as well. That's nice. Serve. Here you go. A gala tea for you. Did you come up with these names on the spot, Scar? No, it takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Call it a sixth sense. Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. Dude, I don't always get it right. Shit. What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen? Actually, Scar, I guess I'll come up with it. Out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice to come up with is no advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all? You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one lying on the sofa staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And that's not the first time either. It's been constant these days. Please help me help him, Scar. I'm at my wit's end. Mr. Hyde? Ugh, fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old, and I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in another species' years. Eyes on the prize, Scar. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job. Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. But modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then? Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on the billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came, and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though, with slow fashion and the like? That's true. People are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So are you saying that you like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered. That became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. That's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Did you make a mistake? Did you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, Scar? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't you give Hibiscus another shot, Scar? I'll give you a hint. Make it very, very spicy hibiscus. Very, very spicy hibiscus? So just hibiscus and ginger? The only thing I got here less spicy. Spicy hibiscus. Zobo. Zobo. Here's one Zobo for you. Let's see. You do know me well, Scar. Ah, so I take it this works for you. It is a perfectly executed Zobo, if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right that time. Forgive an old man for his old man jokes. I see you've had your fun, but you still lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could definitely figure out the one hibiscus drink he likes. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner. At a place of my choosing. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Ah. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? Oh, hi everyone. Jesus. Hey, Lua. Can't catch a break. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi, Miss Lua. Oh, there's a Kaibi boy. Hi, Kaibi boy. Hey, boy. Where have you been? Hello. You're just gonna knock everything over. Kaiba, don't. You're getting your pets. Jeez. You're too big for that. Hello, boy. Okay. Can stand here and get scratches. Hey, I wonder if it's time for the blood tax return. Oh my goodness. I forgot to clear the board last night. I don't think you forgot, Squid. I really don't think you forgot. I think you were just waiting to do that. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. You did right, boy, since you want to stand here and get all the pets. No, I actually forgot. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Look at what you made me do, Squid. Ow! 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 Wait! Ow! It's in the wrong spot! Ow! Squid! I still got hit with some of them too, even though it was in the wrong spot. Jeez. You just made me realize it was in the wrong spot. Blood tax return. Oh my god. The blood tax return. I help. You and Weasel tend to do that. I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. Ow! Test. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, it's in the right spot. Yeah, I moved it. Weren't you watching? I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. But we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright. They're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Let me just order before I answer. If that's alright, Scar? Of course, what would you like? I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I love lemon and honey drink then, please. She's gonna get a lemon and honey drink. Just what Squid wanted to give people yesterday. Go Squid. Midsummer Night's Dream. Ooh. Lemon, honey, and milk. No. She has a sore throat. She's got tea, honey. What? I did not. I did not. Dr. Gid. And I didn't. There you go. Some honey to soothe and some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. Scar. You hear that? I'm Dr. Scar now. I mentioned a wild night. I was talking about my cats. Yeah, I said cats run around all crazy, you know? Ah, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract. And I've been organizing meetings with everyone. It's in the VOD. We can rewatch it. Oh. Nobody needs to do that. Making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. True. Gotta see if she needs to go to horny jail. Oh my god, Squid. I will... Alligators. Gators. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. I'm always in horny So it's nice being able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you probably gathered that Bai and I have been fighting. And Hyde told me a little bit about it, yeah. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days. And honestly, it's done me a lot of good. Thing is, I know Bai means well. He suggests all these things he think I like. And I should like them. He's paying attention, just not sending random ideas. I should be grateful he's trying to please me. But I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed. The conflict. I know the feeling. Which Which makes me even more annoyed. Yep, sounds about right. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bai to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. Ow! Hi, Weasel. I will hydrate. And hit my teeth in the process. Ow. And why you just bonking me to bonk me, Weasel? Like I didn't even do anything. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. But I'm realizing that might even be the main issue. Oh, Weasel's coming into Bonkscar. Good. Nah, Weasel. Are you saying you don't want to be bonked for fun? Oh my goodness. I always ask. Haven't you noticed? Presses X to doubt. I always ask. What am I getting bonked for? Let's be honest, you deserved it from before I showed up, I'm sure. Well, damn. Weasel just assuming. Oh my god, Squid. Not the X. Actual X. Yeah, Minna says she would be sus. Yeah, no. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, we don't need to do anything rash, no. The more he sends links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bai. But the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. But now it just all feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance that? Oh, look at her face. What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, the way to celebrate our partnership. Bai wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what the others think. instead of working out your own wants and needs. You realize that's an important bit, right? Yeah, that's an important bit. I mean, generally, yes, I get that. But how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters. Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes? Not the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right, I'm glad you remember that because you're making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married and the strangers who put up wedding pictures online. This is your real relationship. This is words. This is your relationship. Jesus. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Why am I yelling? Your special day needs to make sense. Oh, look, it's Hyde, Amy's favorite person. Yeah, and Hyde's doing the Hyde thing. Being Hyde. Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. He's being the Hyde. Have it in trainers at the fast food joint if that's what you like. And the way you can also take the budget out of the question. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do, or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey also about to become your family? You sure you sure are the only family he's got. Not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. Um. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. Hyde, a therapist? I don't know. I did say I might become a couples counselor. That's even worse sounding. But I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Thank goodness. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impertinent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Was there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, looked the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and it also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. At first I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual, posing, switching, posing some more. But something felt different. Then I realized it was. Most of the time we were just talking. She only took a picture once every few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time and we got kind of friendly, I guess. But because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her dark room. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You always did have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, a me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It was the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them and drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait, when she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked the portrait someone took of her. Aw, he did a good thing. Look at that. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales. Or to launch into sloppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story. It gives me an idea. I think of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You're doing both of us a solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the light beautifully. And it's more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. Rude. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. You know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days. But I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Oh well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It'll be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. You know you like to play the strong, sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people they'll never forget. Forget about it. Got it? Oh my god. They'll look at your pictures their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright, I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep in my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do, and maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde, and good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Scar. See you later. Good night, me. Good night, you two. Now we're stuck with Hyde. Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding for talk. Good night, Scar. It was a fun scream. Not going anywhere yet. It's still got time. It's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. You heard Hyde. It's not time yet. That's stream's ending. Scar said goodnight, everyone. Go home. Night, Scar. Have a good one. Oh my goodness. It's not what's happening. Jeez. Sounded like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. So Squid, we off to bother talks now? Is it time for birthday? Let me know. Let me know so I can try to keep streaming. I mean, I don't have a lot of time left. Does anybody know what time he's gonna start? He's hiding, isn't he? Isn't he, Squid? He's hiding. Jeez. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do, sometimes. Nope, it's Tox. He'll hide till at least one of the mad lads normally go to bed. Ooh. Dang it, Tox. Should surprise him and everybody stays up. People get married. I think they're taking the first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then the next thing you know... I don't want to sound too depressing. It's okay, I'll wait a few days anyway to really catch him off guard. Oh my goodness. It's the weasel doing weasel things. So you don't believe in love. It's weasel doing weasel things, and that's good. Catch Tox. Birthday. Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. Oh, good idea, Weasel. I'll join you on that. Sounds good, sounds good. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. But in the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There are no two souls becoming one. Not really. I know, the one time I tried, it really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? Wait, Hyde had a lover? No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like is never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work out much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if it's for most of them, it won't pan out. There's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame. Or a flower. Yeah, she's just height. Oh my god. Never willed. Just hiding. Oh no, Weasel. It was terrible. Well, in my case, I singed off singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. But you know all that then. You must know that it is something worth celebrating. It's something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksty one, Scar. I'm a tricksty one? And I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. I mean to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable, for sure. For sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. I feel sorry for my daily caliber down there. Its days are numbered. You know what, Weasel? That's terrible. Oh no! God damn it, Weasel. Oh my god. That's even worse. Oh, it is a terrible. It's terrible pun time? Oh no, please. The world will change 100 times. Technologies will die out. New technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Scar? That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. Oh my goodness. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it is not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. I'm a friend now? To Hyde? Am I a vampire? Behind, like, is the person that's doing the drinks, did they find out I was a vampire? Anyone know any good vampire puns? Oh no. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde. But some of us will. Oh no. Wait, you met Hyde's lover? Heidi. Oh my god. So terrible. So terrible. Vampires are always looking. Next week. Ah. Most of the ones I know suck. Oh my god. It keeps getting worse. What does the news have in store for us? New image recognition technology confuses gnomes with dwarves. Well, that's just rude. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. Oh my god. You two are terrible. Both of you. Good evening. Officer, welcome. Hey Scar. How are you doing? Yeah, that'll never see the light of day again. Oh no, it keeps going. And I have you know I'm a vampire that can be in daylight. No, I do not sparkle. But I can be in daylight. Just fine. Officer? Oh, sorry. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. No worries. Work issues? What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. You're a pal. I'm in a real bind, Scar. What happened? Well, never-ending workplace issues aside, things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depth. Are you talking about the recent patrols? Yeah. We need to reflect on our actions, Weasel. Yeah, you do. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. How did it go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrareds caught a couple of blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. Could have been anything, like rats or cats. But neither fits with what I heard on the scene. The footsteps, the laughter. On reflection, vampires aren't that scary. No, Squid? Is that true? Not even the vampires that like tentacles, huh? Giggles. Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. So what's next? I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. I mean, I get bullied by 3 vampires daily, and I'm still fine. Yeah, we keep you in the basement for a reason. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Scar. I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Rona dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see. Most of them tend to be scared of me as well. Like this. I thrown. Ha! Don't work that way. I never set it up like that. It just pops up. Oh, Weasel, I got you. Oh my god. Yeah, mine isn't set up that way. It just pops up randomly throughout the stream. I could set it up that way. Oh, what a Weasel, do the command again. What? Squid, you didn't. God damn it, Squid. You didn't. See what happens when I give Squid the sword? He creates stuff. Oh, what about them? All I did was copy and paste the link. Yeah, Squid. See what happens when I give Squid the sword? Oh, I think I turned it off already. I should take that down. Ow! What? He's still doing those? It turns out fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit in the known physical rules at the time was referred to as such. Oh, um, I don't do them all at once. Oh my goodness. It's okay, Scar. I've had your throne bookmark for like 3 months now. Oh shit. Unless you want me to just hit clear on all of them. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so many. Does that mean banshees were a part of the fairy folk? Oh my god, it's gonna be so many. Do it. No, Weasel. Not anymore though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. Back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. I do just hit clear on 109 things. And that includes apparitions. No. Apparitions? Yes. Apparitions like ghosts. Ghosts? Ghosts. Yes. No. I see. What do you mean I see? Huh? Does it sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure if I follow. But come on. Ghosts don't exist. Do they? 'Cause if they do, wait till she's not expecting it. You know, I remember a lot of things. There are a lot of things I remember. You guys think I've forgotten, but I haven't. All I can think about is that damn tree now. Ah, right, the tree. Oh yeah, when's Weasel's birthday? When is Weasel's birthday? Does that mean it's haunted? It could be. He's the scared now. I don't get how you can be so calm about this. Huh? Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. He has said it. I'm seeing if you remember. End of the year. He didn't say what day. He did say the end of the year, but he didn't say what day. That's what I thought you meant, Squid. You New Year's Eve, baby? Oh my god, Squid. Pop, pop, no. New Year's Eve, baby. He's the baby on the day everybody gets drunk. It makes so much sense. You said end of the year? Ah, okay. Oh, my sound alerts are working! Oh, good, 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 good. He ain't gotta worry about me right now, though. Oh! Oh. Stupid. Okay, so I know now. Weasel. Sometimes literally. You're right. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Everyone has their own. I'm not. I'm not doing it. Not. True that. Won't do it. If you don't mind telling me though, may I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? Gosh no. That's a long story. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway. That's understandable. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh hey, look, a throne link. Yes, it pops up randomly throughout the stream. But I don't have to worry because Weasel already has it. Oh my goodness. I can do that too. Leave Nightbot alone, huh? The suggestion is a very powerful thing, Scar. But that's all I'm willing to share for now. Okay, thanks for sharing. This upcoming year, the county sheriff wants to come to my place for my B-Day, but he wants to light off some of my homemade M80s. Oh boy, sounds like a great fucking time. Light them motherfuckers, Weasel. It's gonna be a blast. My grandpop was very into this stuff. So is my daughter. They're like my opposites, very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. Just with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble. I see. That makes sense. They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know, Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the zenness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? Nothing like blowing up illegal fireworks with on heads of the police in my area. Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, we want to fire off your fireworks. It's fine, we're the police. It's fine. I think you almost got it. Yeah? But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. It's not. It's the North. We do things differently up here. Hey. Too bad he passed away before she was born. Hey. Don't be. On that note, Scar, you've seen my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. My bad. That thing was originally my grandpop's. He bought it sometimes after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said, in more ways than one. He got honorably discharged due to a severe leg injury he'd never been able to recover from. Ah. At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk after. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran sport nearby and all. Right? Now about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. Ah, I see. Can you make a guess at what it is? You mean Bourne Street? Uh-huh. It wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me right away. Squid, I'm scared of that ping. Oh my goodness. But when I went through his files and it checks out, does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. And you know what? Bought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidence. Are you sure it's the only coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Scar. It's fine. It's fine, Squid? Everything is lining up too perfectly if you ask me. Uh-oh. Think about what's happened so far. 'Cause we are forklift certified. What? Oh my goodness. Think about... Oh. It was my dream that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. My car was hit out of everyone else's, right? Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Tons of weird stuff happening in the past week alone, you see. I know that video, what video it is now. Right. Then one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. Tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. Then there's Banshee Lady, your patron with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't even have remembered on my own. Right? Now we know why I keep on losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, Scar, that place is calling for me. The case is made for me. Kaiba, what are you doing? You're moving my chair. They're making me... Oh shit, Sharky certified as well. Yay, Sharky! They make me question everything I've ever known, you know? But I've always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Not when it comes to the supernatural stuff, because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. Do they bring good luck? Bad luck? We really are raising the standard around here. We're raising the standard? I don't think I'm raising the standard. I think I'm the same. Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Huh? What's that? No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? The focus was on entertaining drinks from around the world. From local penis, that is a what? Scar, we will get you forklift certified. I don't even know what that means. Hold. Hey, Mina. What? I don't have that button that Squid has. Just gonna come in and say penis. That's it. I am forklift certified, yes. Oh my goodness. What? I keep the one particular drink might interest you. Is that what Babe tells you? Is that all? Oh my goodness. Oh. Is this something like a protection drink? It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. Yes. Oh my god. Huh? Protection from what though? From evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help ease your mind a bit. I gotcha. With a scar. Even if the whole situation is haunted, shouldn't there be... There shouldn't be any evil spirits. Right? I wouldn't know. But I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs. Compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. What are you going to make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. It's an old lighter. Okay, make me this magical drink you've learned, Scar. So they said coffee, coffee. I forgot it already. It's coffee, lemon, and honey. My brain almost forgot just that quick. Lemon honey coffee. Didn't they want me to use this? I don't know how. Joke's on y'all. I'm getting my crane certification as well. Oh my. Oh, not gonna use it anymore? Okay, here's your drink, officer. Scar, are you sure this is it? Huh? I don't see what's so magical about this. You're right. It seems I've made a mistake. I'm sorry. Wait, what? How did I make a mistake? Would you like me to remake the drink for you? No, no need to trouble yourself. How did I make a mistake? What did I do wrong? I think I was supposed to keep the lighter and I guess do it. I don't know. I should have saved it first. Thanks anyway, Scar. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. I wanted to give him a magical boost. But no, game said I fucked it up. Cause you're not... Joke's on you, I'm a person. Cause you're not forklift certified. Oh my goodness. Have a good evening, alright? Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. Is he the only one we're gonna get for the night? Oh, nope, somebody else comes in. Hi, Mina. Maybe I'll go check the stock in. Mina is certifiably insane at best. What? That's 3. Ah, Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's a construction work taking place on Lenora Avenue. Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. That's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening? I like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Okay, a cup of tea with some lemon and honey. I did say did get my forklift certification from Lowe's, sir, and yes, I'm also insane in the membrane. Did she say I would like something for my throat? I like something for my throat. Yes, that's exactly what she said. It's right there in black and white. She wants a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey for her throat. That's all. Getting the certificate from Lowe's is like getting a wrench from Harbor Freight. Sus. Oh my god. She's the soprano. Agreed. I hated it. Oh no. A cup of warm midsummer night's dream for you, miss. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. I picked the lumber in the area overnight for orders. It's wonderful. Sweet but well balanced with lemon and a slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. You're so very welcome. By the way, you missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. I quit after a month. Oh my. Is that so? How is he? He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Bad traffic aside, how are you? Uh, um... To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. If you ever want to laugh, look up forklift driver Klaus on YouTube. Okay. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Is that a good or bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean it unnecessarily in a negative way. It's just, I used to believe that I had settled life's objective, but I have been running around doubting it lately. How come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some clothes. However, I read that. Even though they had no direct connection to the audience I was trying to reach, I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. It was very thoughtful of her. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. I missed it, I pressed it too fast. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so, but you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like it would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important humbling fact. What would that be? Well, oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure it's called a shortcut, it's 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? I say that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both good and bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it's either the matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Mrs. Rachel's determination. I can clearly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right, I thought it all sounded similar. Will you try her suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending I don't lose it. More difficult than where's my pen? I gotta write this down. It's important. Okay, I had to write that down. It was like really important. Okay. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I also have continued our correspondence. Although perhaps it was more like a necessity. Did something happen? He was stuck. Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me almost immediately. He was loud. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk? Really? He denied it at first. But it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Cary Park without realizing he'd done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of the fact, and he seemed to be unaware of it. Right? He called me to ask is there any other mode of public transit nearby. I wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Touche. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. Appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Oh? I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. I know that feeling all too well, Miss. However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. Well, that's good. Is it though? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with teammates as well. Blurb. Oh, you'll be right back. Blurb. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his teams for his actions. They can be, how can they be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? But if I truly believe that, with the number of rejections I have received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we should have the same standards. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it was standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply everything still depends on the whims of individual judging at that moment? Judging at that moment. Did I hit that? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps they don't see it as a be-all, end-all? What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. It's a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. It's not easy to climb those walls. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance, or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles, or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still, yipes! Damn it, squid. Whew. Yikes. Thank you for the hydrate, though. I didn't realize my mouth was so dry. Ugh. Miss Riona? Ah! Welcome back, Weasel. Maximize your hydration. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. I thought you were located in Bellevue. I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go fetch him. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Welp. His hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting in my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through the shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. I hope he didn't get sick then. I should go now. Alright, will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Scar. No problem at all. Anytime. Have a good evening then, Scar. Come back again soon. Welcome back, Mina. I made dinner. I gotta do that later. Well, in a bit. The weird looking drink with the chunky coffee, the chunky ginger coffee that Avi likes so much. Well, brunch honestly, but first meal. Here comes the newspaper. At least it's pretty. Researchers respond over alleged algae invasion. Dwarfatech teams up with Golemex Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. Alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? Oh my. Oh, over there. Hold on, let me check my phone. What we got? Okay. Part of Los Angeles agency, old enough yet still seeking truth and purpose of life. Okay. Girl, you did not write this in French. Get out of here. I'm not reading that. I can't. Singer. Hard time. Oh, it's so simple. Okay. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what. I won't take it for granted. Aqua, normal schedule. Yana. Okay, you want to know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out my good sponsor here. Been working with them for eons and I've always loved their stuff, but you know that already. Hashtag ad. Oh my goodness. Not him posting ads. Goodness. Oh, I forgot to hit the brew pad. We gained the Midsummer Night's Dream, the Galatea, and the Zobo. Zobo. Hiya. Knock knock, anyone there? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. It's not like that. Not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself? Okay. Especially if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Oh, we've been through so much, there's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. More importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for a full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. Oh boy. But I think I should order first. Oh, okay. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly tea? Butterfly or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. We're gonna make his red like his jacket with milk and honey. Nice. Oh, I thought I could click that or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm just clicking stuff because I paid attention to it before to see if I can actually click it. Sweetheart latte. That's nice. I am not gonna try to make art. It's gonna be so terrible. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Scar. This is so nice. It brings me way back. You know, I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes, sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a bunch of random people. We don't have very much in common. It's good that you learned that about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing. Exactly. Spot on again, Scar. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then that was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all of my evenings curled up in a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Why does he always look so pissed off? I don't know. Maybe because he's an elf? I don't know. Squid? Elven society upsetting? I don't know. Squid. But she got how it made me feel. Huh. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see? That's part of the elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. They do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. It's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, it also means to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. Basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. Maybe that's why he looks pissed off all the time. I did managed to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, but yes, I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she's proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Scar. Here you are letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think it's part of it. In fact, who's here? Oh! Well, hello. Good evening. Hi, Scar. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you? Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That was a satisfactory explanation. And so, you're her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly? Fiance is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds of actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Ahem. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You were about to order, Amanda? We were. And what we finished is a memorable partying experience. I suspected something like that. Milk, honey, and lemon. Home now. I'm back. Home now. Yay, home now. That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes. Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. Any ingredient I haven't served them? What haven't I given them? That's a tricky one. And I haven't really been remembering everything that I've given them either. Shit. I don't... Base of boiled lemon juice. Ew. I can't do that. I have to pick one of these. Okay, good. I have to pick one of these at the top, or no, or the milk. I'll say a base of boiled lemon juice. Oh no. Milk, honey, and lemon. Oh my god, squid. It has to be an ingredient I haven't given them before. I think they've had honey, but I can't remember. I guess I gotta go with what Squid said. Milk, honey, and lemon. Milk, lemon. Oh no, Squid! Milk, lemon, lemon. Okay. We're gonna go milk, lemon, lemon. I don't think I gave them milk or lemons yet, so... maybe? Lemon milk. Oh god, squid. Never had it before. Not lemon milk. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. Not gonna lie, that sounds vile. It does. It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we've experienced. Ugh. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. They like it, squid. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving on Earth. I told you. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them are rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant. Right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it. That's... Don't mind me, getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. It made her really angry. She's still seething when she came home last night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe, or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or that's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief. How I Met Your Ancestor. What? Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten the hang of emotions, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of the most interesting aspects. We are submitting you call it an academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflective neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains of the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I look up this mission from the hive when I came to Earth, during this entire process, when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but of course it doesn't Doesn't being in a hive provide an experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope it is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires, the emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in Access. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It requires some time, and even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky to have good friends who can remind me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it, I can't hold my tongue any longer. Sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Scar, I'd like to officially invite you to our little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads, and we've gotten bogged down in details, and our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members, whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Bailey's. Ah, come on, Scar. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Oh. Guest of honor. I'm a guest of honor. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing as how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? A party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001 disapproving that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Bailey's. But sadly, we are leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more suddenly than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our Assembly explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is the essence of circular reasoning. I said meaning, sorry. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment is a purpose? That is new to us, but we are 99.999 excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I've arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in, that I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Scar, that I always have a place to return to where I feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Everybody's looking at me and I feel weird. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I like to reflect on the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick? Yes, that's exactly right. How about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? I love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Sweet hot chocolate with honey and cinnamon? Okay. I mean, that sounds actually okay. Sweetness and spice. Honey and cinnamon hot chocolate coming right up. He likes it really sweet. Yep, honey and cinnamon hot chocolate. Here you go. I hope you like it. It's not quite there. What? But never mind. I'm so excited I can barely taste anything anyway. I can imagine. The first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but it is not the only reason I am excited. Okay, that was try a dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. If you want a treat, use a cinnamon stick to mix your hot chocolate. It's amazing. Ooh, and I got a lot of cinnamon sticks here. With the secret society and an alien background, I definitely gotta try that. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. In fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231 different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.999. Wow, hold on. Amanda, have you met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday. How did any of that happen? We watched orc westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she met Amanda and that they got along. Does that mean she knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. Very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and starting to like, it takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I've always felt safe here with all the regulars, I know not everyone would be open minded about me, and so I wasn't sure I'd say something to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is, and I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she heard your story and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't be worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, this is the bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become, and I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is for yourself to think it is when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving, especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. I. You two really are a sweet family. And you are. And so are you and Mrs. Lua and Mr. Bailey's. True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be a minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end. Dang, all the 99s. Whew. Space Woman and Amanda is back. Oh my god. We should probably get going. Yes, we must go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that Pacific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely, this is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Wait, are those vents in her fingers? Yes, and that's how she drinks the coffee. Like, she sticks her finger in the cup. Do you and you do you bleh, do calls 911. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. Yeah, that's how she drinks. She sticks her finger in the cup. I hope you tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. They're going out of town. Good night, you two, then. Giga sus. Yeah, she has holes in her fingers. You can definitely see them right there. She's an alien with a hive mind in a astronaut suit. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? What year is it? She's just learning movies and stuff. Full stretch out pants, roll shirt, underwear, and socks. Roll pants around them. Full pants, cuffs over pants. Each day is its own package. Takes up less space. Oh my god. I don't even do that when I pack, Weasel. Like, jeez. Or Western. Bye, you two. And they're out. Never a dull moment in your cafe, Scar. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I have packing down to a science. Last year I was out of town for 219 days. Jeez. Weasel. I know it's not a very large space, perhaps. I, you can't get off of punishment, but I already answered that question over the weekend. You still got 3 weekends to go. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Okay. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna save this. Yeah? Because I really do need to do like IRL stuffs like food. I'm gonna save it twice. But there's something else too. I wanna see I'm pretty sure you all just heard me. And I'm gonna switch it to chat. Wee woo. Packaging down to a science weasel. Nice. Whoa, this isn't the screen I wanted. No. Wrong screen. Darn it. Now I'm moving the wrong shit. Let's just leave it there. Let's leave it there. Yep. So. Oh. Squid. Cut it out. You stop it. Why are you doing stuff, Squibbles? Go. There we go. Why are you doing stuff, Squibbles? Anyway. So, I am getting ready to end stream. I got a little interrupted by the boy, um, trying to figure out how he's gonna get off punishment. He's not. There's no way to get out of this. Anyway, um, this is gonna be a long month, guys, of teenage guilt tripping. But I know just how to handle it. Breaking immersion a little bit. Oh yeah, breaking that fun immersion a little bit. My teenager did the dum dum. Okay, he did the dum dum. Tried to take some things that he shouldn't have took with him into a school dance. Got caught. $5 to get him out of trouble. Got it. And because of that, he has been put on a month long punishment because he's 16, and a month long is like less than what he should have gotten. No, not only $10 to whoop his ass is less than what he should have gotten compared to what could have happened to him from the school. The only reason they gave him a slap on the wrist is because it was his first offense. So he got really lucky. Okay. Um, that being said, of course he's tried to guilt trip me over the weekend to let him off punishment. $15 to extend his grounding. Um, and also, he's trying now to see, even though I've already told him, how long is his punishment going to be, as well as if there's something he can do to get off of it. No, there is nothing he can do to get off of it. This is not jail. There's no you getting parole here to get your privileges back. They've been taken, snatched away by law. My law. My law. Can't get out of it. He's fucked up, all right? My law. So, shit out of luck, bruh. Not not trying to pay to extend him being grounded, guys. Come on. Wait, we have to listen to your law shit. Weasel, we doing it wrong. No, no, no. You're not doing it wrong. I have to. It's me staying strong because, like I said, the punishment would have been much worse. His stuff is not even as bad. Yeah, my law says that sometimes I allow you to bonk me because I created that button. If I didn't create the button, guess what? There would be no bonking. But anyway, I was trying to wait for a person, but I'd still bonk you. How? How would you still bonk me with no bonker? Huh? Huh? How would you do that? How would you do that? You wouldn't. That's how. Who wouldn't? Squid. I'm talking about squid. Not you, weasel. But you're taller than me anyway, squid. I don't care. I have the ultimate protection in real life. So you hush. The ultimate protection in real life. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I knew that was a hammer, no. You wouldn't dare. Wouldn't I? Wouldn't I dare? I said I have the ultimate protection. It's not like I have to worry. Longer for me as well. It's not like I have to worry. Your she'll be there. The other person won't. Or at least I don't think they will be. So I don't have to worry. Ultimate protection. I know where to go stand. I could also possibly enlist the help of AV too. No, I don't think she can save me from Weasel. Yeah, but no. Weasel will have to figure out another way. Unfortunately for you. But I have to go. I have to go. Um and he paid me $5. You know what? Weasel, you do not pay $5 to bonk me. That's not how this works. You stop it. Jeez. You don't pay to bonk me. No, when in a mission that sends 30 tons of enemies, it's kind of OP. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay. I have to go and deal with foodstuffs because I'm getting the the talking and the asking of the questions in more ways than one. So, I'm gonna send you to Dakota. I remember Tiger rated her once. I watch her a lot. I watch them a lot. So I'm gonna send you guys over there, and they're gonna be playing Cult of the Lamb. So you all enjoy. Oh no, where's the stupid raid button? Not me forgetting how to click it. Don't pay me. Bye. Enjoy your foob. My foob. Is it foob? Yeah, you guys go enjoy watching or play the Cult of the Lambs. And I'm a little nervous to do this, but I'm gonna do it out of my uh out of my comfort zone here. Okay, you guys go have fun with Kota, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Vampiric Princess Scar! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in! Alright, hold on, I'm gonna. Oh my, oh, another one! Another one! I'm gonna unshrimp the spine! No shrimps in chat! Ooh. Those are what we call naked incidents. Listen. Buttons were pressed that we're not meant to. Vampiric, hello, welcome in. How are you? How was your stream today? Can we get a shout out? If we can, thank you so much. If you haven't already, go and follow. Go and follow. How are you today?